Peace, my beautiful souls. Welcome back to Shanika Kwene, where I'm all about the mastery of self, mindfulness, and walking this spiritual journey with purpose and intention. This week, I want to share my experience with something called the harmonic egg. If you've never heard of the harmonic egg, imagine stepping into a sacred geometric pod designed to harness the healing power of sound, light, and color frequencies. It's like a futuristic womb of wellness. It was invented by Gail Lynn and is rooted in sacred geometry, light and sound therapy, and bioresonance. The harmonic egg is designed to help the autonomic nervous system, promote emotional detox, and activate the body's natural ability to heal. So, my harmonic egg experience. About 2 weeks ago, I took myself on a solo date. This one wasn't your typical dinner or movie. It was a spa-like experience that touched something deeper. I treated myself to a session inside the harmonic egg. And honestly, I didn't know what to expect, but my intent was for some kind of healing. Energetically, mentally, and spiritually, I had been feeling off. So my intention was simple: to receive whatever restoration I needed, however it showed up. The harmonic egg is said to work at a cellular level, and I was ready to tap into that. Now, based upon my preconceived thoughts, sitting inside an actual egg-shaped chamber, I thought I might feel claustrophobic. But surprisingly, it was really peaceful. Even if you're not a fan of small spaces, it doesn't feel confining. It feels safe, like you're being held in something sacred. Before going into this pod, I had watched a few videos about what others experienced, but I made sure to keep my expectations low. I've learned on this journey that comparison steals the magic out of personal healing. Other people's breakthroughs aren't always going to mirror mine, and that's okay. So I entered that space with no pressure, just presence. When I arrived to the facility, the entire space had such a peaceful energy. It was calming, intentional, and aligned. Angela, the facilitator, was amazing. She held space for me before and after, really listening to my story and why I was drawn to the session. That brief consultation allowed her to choose the correct frequency and light color. She was thorough in explaining what would happen once the door closed and what would happen 5 to 10 minutes after the sound frequency went off, and then she made sure I was comfortable before closing the door. Once the 50-minute session started, music frequencies played, filling the pod with sound and light, my light color being blue. I quickly dropped into a deep meditative state, not fully asleep, but definitely somewhere beyond conscious thought. And in that space, I felt like I was in quiet communion with something divine, a presence, a guide, whatever it was. It wasn't heavy or dark. It felt supportive, hopeful, and peaceful. When I stepped out of the egg, I felt like I had just left a massage table, even though nobody touched me. My body felt lighter, my mind quieter. I felt relaxed, recalibrated, if you will. The days that followed were interesting. Emotionally, I was already in a tender space, and the egg seemed to intensify that just a little bit, but not in a bad way, just in a real way. I was really open. If you've ever tried psychedelics, no promo, just saying, it had the same kind of beauty to it. How everything becomes heightened, beautiful, gentle, sacred. Even something as simple as breathing felt divine. where the air feels sacred, the trees look like art, and life just glows. Everything is beautiful. That bliss stayed with me for a while before I re-entered the real world and put my mom hat back on. Angela mentioned that the full effects of the egg can unfold between 3 to 7 days, and that at least 3 sessions are recommended to truly integrate the benefits. Being real, I can't say I had some massive breakthrough in the days that followed, but I do feel like something shifted and energy cleared. Right now, I'm in a season of shedding old layers, spiritually, emotionally, and energetically. It's been very, very uncomfortable, but necessary. And this session supported that. It gave me space to just be, to reset, and to feel safe in the unknown. Would I recommend the Harmonic egg? Absolutely. Because healing doesn't look the same for everyone. And sometimes you don't get what you expect, you get what you need. And that's exactly what happened for me. And speaking of vibrations, this experience reminded me how powerful frequencies and energy truly are. The sounds inside that egg weren't just background music, they were medicine. So in future episodes, we'll explore how sound, vibration, and energy impact the mind, body, and spirit. Think frequency medicine, vibrational healing, and how to tune yourself like an instrument. Stay tuned for that. Now, if you have any questions about my experience or want to share your own, hit me up on all of my socials and, of course, my email. That's it for today. If this resonated with you, let me know. I love hearing from y'all. I really do. Remember to keep going, stay grounded, stay glowing, and I'll catch you next time